Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andrew Burge, and I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Michigan. Just want to comment briefly on the verdicts today.
Yes.
Obviously, we're disappointed with the outcome. We thought we had get the jury to convict beyond reasonable doubt based on the evidence we put forward. But we still believe in the jury system, and really there's not too much more I could say at this time. I appreciate the time the jury put in, listened to a lot of evidence, deliberated quite a bit. We have two defendants that are awaiting trial, and we'll get back to work on that.
Will you go to trial?
So charges will be refiled?
Well, for Adam Fox, the presumption of innocence continues, which is a good thing. I think that the trial here has demonstrated that there's some serious shortcomings in the case. Obviously, with acquittals occurring with Mr. Caserta and Mr. Harris, says a lot about what's going on in the case and the proofs. And we're ready to go. And unfortunately, I didn't throw any of my papers out, so we'll be ready for another trial.
What does this say about the FBI?
Did Adam have a reaction?
Adam is disappointed that he's going to be detained a bit longer, but we're waiting for a second trial, and we'll eventually get what we want to get out of this, which is the truth and the justice I think Adam is entitled to.
Volumes and hundreds and thousands of hours of recordings, and it wasn't there. We kept looking for him. When did he agree? He never did.
So why did they go after him? What's your take on that?
My take is they needed somebody to accompany Fox because Fox is a joke by himself. So they needed the Wolverine Watchman to give it credibility. That's why they were pulling them together. Yeah.
Does this show?
Did he say something? Did he have an instant reaction with you? What did he say?
We just, we kind of skirted you guys and went down the street.
So Brandon's gone now? He's gone?
Oh yeah.
He's going home.
He's already out?
He's out. He's
gone.
gone.
Talk to us?
Yeah. Not right now. He's just enjoying a walk down a sidewalk right now. I mean, that's a big deal when you've got.
I heard them say happy birthday.
It is his birthday. Best birthday present, imaginable. So I'm very happy for Brandon. I don't know what the government's going to do with Fox and Croft, but to me, this was a signal. A rogue FBI agent, trying to line his own pockets with his own cybersecurity company, and then pushing the conspiracy that just never was going to be. Our governor was never in any danger, and I think the jury, even though they didn't get all of it, they smelled enough of it. So,
you at any point shocked by what you heard though in that courtroom? You heard it all before, but
about what?
Why recordings are up?
I'm sorry, about what?
Were you shocked when you initially heard some of those recordings?
No. I mean, they do it all the time. There are lots of recordings. They wire themselves up and go in, so no, I wasn't shocked.
Do you know if they were hung on whether Fox and Croft were not guilty? I mean, were they leaning toward not guilty? Have you heard anything about that from the jury?
No. Sometimes you can talk to the jury afterwards. The judge gives them that option. He gives them our phone numbers, and we're not really allowed to reach out to them. So I have no idea what their deliberations were.
So what would you ask Franks and Garvin pled guilty, and they're going away?
Yeah. Garvin, I think, pled too soon. He didn't get to see the discovery and how. What a predator Dan Chappell was, and what a predator Jason Chambers was to these folks. So he didn't get it. Now I believe Frank's got scared, and rightfully so. I mean, he's facing life in prison, right? And if he gets a Garvin deal, he's out in 6. Then he comes up here, he gets a little more time out. Maybe it's 3. It's a hell of an incentive. I mean, a hell of an incentive when you're standing there facing life and you don't know the government's going to bring the full force of the federal government down on your head. That's a hell of a thing.
So what's the bottom line message to the FBI you think that the jury sent?
Let it go. Go away. And, I don't think, I don't know. It's up to them.
Do you think the same with prosecutors?
No, the prosecutors did a heck of a job. I mean, with what they had, I think they did a good job. They marched forward, and, there was controversy after controversy came up in this case, and, Mr. Kessler just kept marching forward. He did his job. He did a good job. He did an excellent job.
Do you think they have a weak case and they should proceed with these two guys?
I think what the FBI did is unconscionable, is what I think. And I think the jury just sent them a message loud and clear that these tactics are not going to be, we're not going to condone what they've done here. And the jury didn't get all of it either. The judge kept quite a bit out in pretrial rulings. So, but they did get enough of it, I think. Hoorah! Good, freedom in America. It's still here.